Training camp's been great. A lot of competition at each position. We have a lot of guys who can play, and we're just getting better every day. Goals for myself, I just want to be better than last year, basically, and try to lead the team in the right direction and just keep this program up and just keep winning. That just put us on a bigger platform and let us compete against teams that won out in their region, and it just showed that we're the real deal and we can compete with anybody. I feel like defensively we have to be the strong point. You know, we lost Brent Wilson, so defensively we just have to be there for our quarterbacks because they're young, having so much fun. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
All right.
Well, our effort, you know, it's just it's been getting better every day, and you see guys working harder and harder, and I think we're working harder together, and we're coming together as a team, and we're just playing really good football right now. I think they're just, like I said, effort. They've been stressing effort pretty big every year for the past couple of years, and I think this year they've been really getting down to it, and as well as guys just playing together and playing hard, and we're just working on keeping our composure and getting the calls and getting lined up and stuff like that, and making sure we keep running the ball, and you know, it's paying off. It's working out for us, and we're getting better every day because of it.
Yeah, you know, we got a lot of depth right now, so it's a lot of competition, which just brings out the best in everyone. So camp is pushing us all and getting a lot of work in. Probably my knowledge of the defense, like knowing the calls, knowing the fronts, knowing what's going to happen in front of me before it happens, which just helps me get in a good position to make a play. Just watching how good Jason Tetuan played last year. You know, it showed me what I needed to be if I wanted to be the starter. You know, he made a lot of good plays, and I feel like he was one of the best leaders on the defense, and gave me someone to look up to and strive to be like.
Camp's going well. You know, this is my 5th year. I've been doing this for a while. It's going to be a grind every year. It's something you got to grind out, but all the other teams in the MIAA are doing it, and it's what we got to do to get better. And as long as we come out with a good attitude each and every day, we're going to get a little bit better each and every day. Well, I think as a defense, you know, we have a lot of depth, and we're old. You know, we know this defense really well, so I think as far as improvement, guys are just more comfortable with the defense. You know, they can see things and line themselves up and put themselves in a position to where they can make a play without even necessarily having to, you know, get there. They're already setting themselves up for, you know, success before the play even starts. So, well, you know, last year we had a great team, and I think this year we're going to have another great team. Each year we have guys set building blocks, and we just kind of follow in the footsteps and making sure things get done in a good, great way. You know, we're trying to be the best we can be out here. We got Northwest the first game, so we're ready to go, and we know what we got ahead of us, so we're working as hard as we can. Coach Nardo Scott is going, you know, buzzing our feet every day, working as hard as we can. So
we do. We've got 9 guys, 11 guys that have been with me now for 3, 4, and 5 years combined. So it's been a pleasure to get to coach them over their careers, and guys that have really stuck through the system and trusted the process. And it's really exciting to see everything kind of come through. That's why I think we had so much success last year with the 2 guys that were redshirt juniors that have been with me for 4 years, and Ted. So it's been a great ride with that group. I know I said it last year that I had the most depth that I've ever had, but this is definitely even better than it's been. Guys that are a year older, that we only lost 1. We added Logan Thompson, who's doing great, and I have the most depth and the most fight from every group that just everyone wants to play. So we've switched up rotations every day, who's playing with who, and it's been a lot of fun to watch the competition. They've all matched his effort. I think that's the one thing about Tet that was so great, is how hard he played and how smart he was and how much he wanted to work to be just in the right place every time. So you see those young guys that no one wants to be him. They want to just make sure they work as hard as he did or be as prepared as he was, and then go out there and play and do what they need to do. But they've all done a great job as far as focusing on effort and being where they need to be.